Alrighty guys, how's it going out there? Rooster and 10, roostercb.com. This is just a buddy of mine's equipment. Stryker 655 all the way and a Carl-Built 600 HD. Just making sure everything's good to go on it before he gets it back and puts it back in his mobile. He did have a failure with his 655. His grandson, I think it was out there in his mobile trying to put the maul down, but unfortunately the radio didn't have any coax in it at the time, so he ended up having a failure there and popping the finals in the radio. But she's back 10.8 now and good to go. Again, this is a version 2 prior to the plus version, so it won't do quite what the plus will, but still does a real good job. We'll just show you what it's doing here real quick. 15 volts. And somebody earlier made a comment on one of the videos. They said nobody ever shows what the SWR meter shows on the front of those Strykers. Well, hello. I mean, you guys can eat that up if you want to, but these on these 655s and 955s, they're not accurate. I mean, sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. And it seems like the more power you run, the bigger chance that you have of that being inaccurate. So sometimes they are good. And sometimes they're not, but I don't trust that at all. Like I said, I have had these things show like a 2 or 2.5 SWR before, and then you have, 1 watt of reflex coming back or half a watt of reflex. So I don't really trust them that much, but I figured I'd address that while we were doing this video. We got a 250 watt slug in here, so we're going to be looking at the top scale. Hello, about 60. And that's with his RF power all the way up. So it looks like we got his set to where it'll key about 18 watts all the way up. All the way down. Hello. He's not going to run it like that, but he'll still go forward to 25. Right in here is probably where he'll run it. Hello. A quick 50 average, no problem. And then a PEP. Hello. There you go, about 125. Okay, so now what we're going to do is just pop this bad boy out, and we'll put our 1000 in. We want to make sure his 6-pill is good to go. Oh, I had to pause the video real quick, guys. I don't even know if you'll be able to tell, but I had a sneeze building up, and I didn't want to sneeze on camera, so I paused the video real quick. Now we're back. Let's just start out with our RF power all the way down. You guys know how I like to do that. And then just slowly turn it up until we get our dead key where we want. So let's start out here. Alright, that's about 150 watt dead key right there. Again, we're looking at the bottom scale. Over 400, like 450 average, and we're just kind of tickling this 6-pill. I mean, this we're running it kind of like a 4. Get down, 1,000 watts, PP. So that's what she's doing. I say his 6 is good to go. And again, we're not hitting this 6 nearly as hard as it can be hit. We're hitting it with 125. It can take 170, 180. We're hitting it with, 50 average. And, it can take, I would say, 60 to 70 average myself. And he's thinking about getting a 497. I know he talked about it. Talking about getting like an all-the-way 497. And that'll pretty much max this thing out if he gets a 497. Right now, on cruise control with the 655, get to 497. It'll max it out pretty good there. So audio, get on down. Radio check, radio check, radio check. And it'll talk 400 too. So there you guys go, 600 HD and a all the way 655. Again, this is not the plus version. This is just a version 2 655, but still a really good radio. So that's it, everybody. Let me know what you think. Rooster and 10, roostercb.com. See you, bye.